Be joined by one of the Braves down in the dugout. This time it's Chris Johnson's turn to join us. Chris, good evening to you.
Hey guys, what's going on?
It's unusual to see you over there.
Yeah, this is strange for me. It's been a while.
A strike to Tyler Thornburg.
How does Freddie approach it with you when he says, "Hey, I'm going to give you a night off"? Did he tell you the night before?
No, he kind of left me alone yesterday.
Well, I don't understand why, but
yeah. But yeah, I came in today, and because I like to be on the same routine. Really, I don't think I'd like to know the night before. So I was just coming in today, and he saw me as soon as I got in and said, "Hey, take the day," and so I did. So.
How you feeling?
Feel good.
This late in the season.
Feel good. I was telling a couple of the guys earlier that one of the reporters today asked me, if swinging the bat well and stuff like that helps me through the dog days of a baseball season, and I said I don't think there are any dog days on a team like this, because we're playing for something and so late in the year. So it's been a fun year. It's been fast for me. I feel like the season's gone by pretty quick, so I'm excited to start the second season.
You get the night off tonight. You know about Michael Cuddyer and your race for the batting title. We don't want to jinx it and talk about that. We'll let that roll on. But what a thrill it had to be in Chicago the other day when word spread that you guys won the East.
Yeah, that was the best feeling I've had in a baseball uniform in my life. So that was the best day I've ever had. It was awesome. Celebrating with my teammates. I love every one of these guys, and it's been a really fun year. We've gone through some stuff. A lot of people may not know it just because we've played some pretty good baseball, but we have gone through some things, and guys have been down, and other guys have.
Aoki rips one into the right field corner. He's thinking about a double, and he's going to get there with one man out.
Yeah, so other people have stepped up, and we've had a good year. It's been fun.
Chris, a lot of people didn't know much about you before you came to Atlanta. We had this conversation in Chicago the other day about a scout saying to me, what changes has Chris Johnson made in his swing? What's the difference? And I told the scout, I said, I don't know. I didn't get to see Chris play that much, but can you put your finger on it, or do you have an explanation of what the goals were you set this year and how you've been able to accomplish them?
Well, first of all, I think winning and being on a ball club like this has helped me out a lot, because I've been able to honestly just a lot of times forget about personal stuff and just go out and try to win the game. Guys, you get caught up in the winning aspect of the game, and last night even guys are asking me why I tried to bunt in that game. We wanted to get some guys over and get some runs in, so I think that's helped me out tremendously. And it's a great group of guys. For me, I just realized this year what kind of hitter I think I want to be. I want to be an all-around good hitter. I want to have good at-bats, night in and night out, and that's really helped me out, and finding an approach and going about it that way.
A strike to Scooter Gennett. Now, you said just a moment ago that Freddie was going to kind of leave you alone last night. You weren't a very happy lad after your 0 for 4, were you?
I'm never happy. I mean, first of all, we lost. So I mean,
right.
if we would have won the game, it's a lot easier to shake off when you struggle, and but when you lose the game, and then you throw an 0 for 4 on top of it. It's the worst of both. So we struggled last night, and I just wanted to go home and try to brush it off and come back in here today, and that's the kind of the way I like to go about it. So. It was nice. He came up to me today and said, "Hey, enjoy your day off," and I'll do that, and then we'll.
Fly ball towards center. Runner was going. Hayward the catch. Throw back to second is too high, and Aoki back safely. But there are 2 men out in the inning. Chris, there is light at the end of the tunnel as far as the regular season is concerned. I'm sure you guys talk about the importance of home field advantage in the playoffs, and there is another race that maybe isn't being talked about as much in Atlanta as it should be. A potential Game 5 or Game 7 here in Atlanta would be a huge advantage for your club, right?
Absolutely. Not only for our fans, we want to do it for our fans, but the fact that this season we've played really well at home. So it's always good to go home into your own bed and come to your own park and be on your same routine, and we know that it'd be a big advantage for us. So that's why we're out here trying to finish these games off and win that race too. We know that race isn't over. We celebrated winning the division, but we've all decided that that's what we want to do, and so hopefully we can string some wins together and take care of that.
A strike to Jonathan Lucroy.
One of the things, Chris, that's so hard to do for any major league player, I don't care how good you are, is to have a consistent approach and swing all year long. And really beginning in spring training, you've had a plan, you've had a swing that you haven't wavered from, I don't think, one at bat all year long, and it's really worked for you. That's not easy to do. And how have you been able to accomplish that?
Well, I got good coaches, first of all.
Line drive left field by Lucroy. Aoki's going to try to score. The throw's going to be cut off, and the throw back to first is not in time. Jonathan Lucroy brings home Aoki to make it 1-0 Milwaukee in the third. Sorry, Chris.
No, it's all right. First of all, our coaching staff has been great with me. You guys know me. I'm pretty intense during the game, and I kind of I go all out, and if things don't go my way, sometimes I get a little frustrated. But they've been able to help me out and help me stay with my approach. Every single day we talk about the same things. We talk about getting my pitch in every at bat and putting my swing on it. And so it's worked out for me this year, and I've been able to stay consistent. That's the one thing that talking to our hitting coaches with Walk and Fletch is when I first got here, they asked me what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be better at, and I told them that I wanted to be consistent. So and I think that's the biggest thing when you see these guys who put up all these gaudy numbers is the fact that they do it every single night. So that's something I wanted to do. I wanted to try to get better at, and that's one thing I was able to accomplish this year.
We just had some numbers flash up on the screen. You can't see them, and they're really amazing. Of your hits this year, 53 to left field, 61 to center field, and 49 to right field. I mean, how much more consistent can you be at this level than that? That's amazing.
Yeah, when I was in Houston. When I first got called up, I was a teammate with Lance Berkman, and he told me two things. One, you can't hit 300 without using the whole field, and you can't hit 300 without using the whole bat. So, you got to be able to stay inside baseballs. You got to be able to use the whole field. If sometimes you're going to get a tough pitcher, sometimes a guy's going to run some sinkers in on your hands or nasty sliders. You got to be able to go to right and go to right when you need to, go to center or pull it when you need to. So. That's one thing I've been pretty good at, and hopefully I can continue to get better at it.
No balls, 2 strikes. The count here to Aramis Ramirez. Milwaukee has scored first, and Garcia gets the strikeout. Well, from one CJ to another, it's been a great year back-to-back for Braves third baseman. Chris, thanks for the visit, continued success, and let's get home field advantage here in the final week of the season.
All right, guys, thanks for having me.
That's Chris